So I'm not doubting that biblical counselors can't be sinful or can't press their own agenda in a situation, but God calls us as believers to restore other people in a spirit of gentleness. And so there's never a time where we should be harsh and angry and sinfully against someone we're restoring. We should be gentle at all times. I know when I first came up in addiction counseling, I was watching someone do a group counseling session, and I remember how confrontational the person was. I mean, like in your face, confrontational. This was a guy, and he would get in people's faces and call them stupid, and he would just really be angry with them and call them stupid for the choices they made, and really put people down. And it was sad to see that, and to see that that's how he had been trained. And he says that's how you have to break through the denial. Well, denial is just self-deception. It's people that are deceiving themselves, and human flesh is not going to break through denial. Only the Holy Spirit's going to do that. So the Holy Spirit doesn't need our help to call people names like stupid or tell them their choices were stupid and to get onto them and to be so hard on them that we try to change their flesh with our flesh. I mean, the bottom line is none of us are powerful to change another person. None of us have that power. We rely on God's power to bring change. And so as I thought about that, I thought about the love that I have for biblical counseling, because God calls us to bear one another's burdens and so fulfill the law of Christ. We're called to help the addicted person. The church is called to help the addicted person. The church is not exempt and says, well, the church can't say, well, that problem's too hard for me, too hard for our body, too hard for my biblical counseling minister. We're going to refer that out. I mean, we're never called to do that. I love being at Grace Fellowship Church because we have a biblical counseling ministry designed to help our members, those who are not in the fellowship of Grace Fellowship Church. We want to help them, but certainly, but we are called to shepherd the flock of God that's among us, to help people who are members of our body. So if someone in our body came to us with that problem, we would address it. We would help them. We would serve them and love them as well as we possibly could, and I think competently so as well.